Tears of the Kingdom. I just want to play it. I just want to be it. I am Tears of the Kingdom. No. There are other things happening in games besides Tears of the Kingdom. This is going to be a speedrun of the PlayStation Showcase that happened last week. Oh no, it happened 2 weeks ago. Haha, in case you missed it. 2 weeks ago, PlayStation did a showcase of a bunch of games, and some of them were looking... And some of them looked like a pile of the dookie juice. But let's go and let's talk about it. What? Okay, what do we got here? What's that? What the heck is that? What's the name of that one? Watch Dogs? It's like, you know, it's like some Watch Dogs, probably multiplayer. It got no gameplay though. F- on the has gameplay rubric. It does have a bunch of grappling hooks though. That's a solid could care out of do not. Look, there's an elderly gentleman on the screen. Look at this trailer. This isn't some mega budget title. This was a tiny little game, comparatively. But look what they can do with their trailer. There's some of that insane Unreal 5 power at play. Check out this motion capture. Look at how this animation just looks smoothie. This is the kind of thing that would take a huge studio to do in the past. You'd need a giant mocap room and a bunch of people working on it. But with, I'm pretty sure this is MetaHuman, you can do a lot of this stuff on more of a budget. Look at how Unreal 5 makes cutscening possible on a budget. This is just the actress doing takes in front of a camera. She doesn't even have any mocap dots on her face, or she's not wearing a mocap suit. What the heck?
MetaHuman Animator uses video and depth data to convert this data into high-fidelity performance animation, and it can even use audio to produce convincing tongue animation.
Did he just say it can use audio to produce convincing tongue animation? What a world we live in! Just think of it though. You make it easier for people to tell great stories in games, we'll get more great stories being told. This is so awesome. And if it is in fact some of that MetaHuman powering Helldivers 2, then flip to the heck yeah. Look at how a lower budget project looks amazing. I love this. I love the potential here. Next! If the gameplay makes me think of Doom, you're doing right by me. Don't really care about this setting. Magic, punk, cyber mage? But that gameplay looks pretty fun. I give it a on my radar out of 10. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, it's fake gameplay. Is this a Chinese studio? Yep, sure is. They are the absolute kings of faking gameplay in their trailers. Look at this sequence. They frame it over the shoulder so it looks like gameplay, but watch this character's movements. Goes into a crouch as a finisher and doesn't even return to a neutral pose. Flows right into running at these next two guys. That is a super obvious tell for it being a scripted animation and sequence and not actually a game that is getting played or is playable. They try to keep the camera moving behind the character like it's an in-game camera, but these are the most scripted movements. They show their hand by flashing the, quotes, in-game camera to the front exactly as the dramatic pose lands and the blood splashes across the screen. Look at how he blocks this whip attack. It's exactly a flourish into connecting with the attack landing. There are no in-betweens or neutral animations. This is all an in-game cutscene to make it look like it's gameplay. This is like investor fraud in my opinion. Totally gross. Manufactured hype. The game doesn't look or play like this, but they pretend like it does with this trailer. F16 minus out of 10. You want a great trailer? Show me some gameplay. You want an average trailer? Show me the tone or theme of your game. You want an absolutely trash tier garbage trailer? You try to pretend like your trailer is gameplay when it's not. This is a mega bummer. I am now bummed. Now that I'm depressed, what do we got next? Whoa, look at that shot. Is that sand? Whoa, who's that guy? He's got a sword. It's not just a sword, it's a hoverboard! No, absolutely not. You cannot make this game. It even has half-pipe sections? You are hacking my brain with this trailer. This is everything I enjoy about video games. If the soundtrack is good, then my brain will have been irreversibly hacked by this game. It speaks to all the gamer things that I game about. This is the widest of whales. I must experience this game. Oh, it's glorious to behold. It looks so good. This is, Journey with hoverboards. I could cry. This is it. This is the game of the year. I'm doing that thing I hate. Game of the year. This is the one. Puzzle game out of 10. Furry bait out of 10. Your real-time fighting in the overworld. Or maybe you just turn into a giant confused out of 10. But my brain is still exploded from how incredible Sword of the Sea looked. And my brain is right back put together. My brain has effectively been unhacked. Foam stars? I hate this aesthetic more than I can really express. It's knockoff Splatoon? When you were picking something to knock off, you picked Splatoon? Are those champagne rockets? It's a kid's game where you're firing alcoholic beverages at people. Fun fact, I love competitive multiplayer, and I love skating or surfing mechanics in games. But oh boy, do I hate this. The way they do lighting in this to try to make it look real. It's got realish lighting with these insanely anime characters. It just makes them look absolutely like they're made out of plastic. How did someone come up with this game? How did this get funding? Maybe it's good. Maybe it's gonna be fun. That looks very cute and creative. I am also not ever gonna play that game. They announced a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Notice how there is no mention of Konami on this. They are aware that we all hate Konami now after the Kojima incident. Not a single name or logo of Konami on any of this material. Also, no reference to Hideo Kojima. Wait a second, what's that in the bottom right corner? Oh my gosh, those Dookie Bottoms. They snuck their tiny little baby copyright symbol in the bottom right corner. Now don't get me wrong, I thought that Death Stranding was a hot flaming pile of dog garbage. But I also hate how they did our boy Hideo Kojima. So Konami is keeping both Kojima and their own name off of this and just hoping you'll get lost in a nostalgia swamp because it's Metal Gear. Well, I didn't forget Konami. I'll never forget. That's pretty cool. I don't want to care about this. You show me chopping trees and I get PTSD. I played more Valheim than I can even remember. I don't have space in my heart for more disappointment. Valheim is pretty great until you realize how extraordinarily empty it is. But by the time you truly and fully understand that, it's too late. You're in. Can I just rewind time and forget that I ever played hundreds of hours of Valheim? Then I could be truly hyped for this game. Whoa, what am I looking at? Alan Wake! Alan Wake! Alan Wake, speak to me! Tell me your secrets. It looks like Resident Evil Remake style action, but with that absolutely ridiculous Alan Wake writing. I love Alan Wake. I loved Control. This is gonna be a double plus extra with a side of so sick. I haven't been hyped like this in a hot minute. And right back to unhyped. Look, I'm old. I played Assassin's Creed 1 on PS3 when I was a teen. There are few things that I want less than more Assassin's Creed. This does feel like Assassin's Creed 1, which I think is pretty cool. But talk about a dead horse. The fastest way for me to be disinterested in a project is for it to be Assassin's Creed. If I was still a teenager, I'd be excited about this. When trailers came out for Assassin's Creed 2 in 2009, I was about as hyped as a person can be hyped. Then 2010, Brotherhood. 2011, Revelations. 2012, Assassin's Creed 3. 2013, Black Flag. 2014, Rogue. And Unity. Remember Unity? Those were some of the greatest glitches known to man. 2015, Syndicate. One blessed year off. And then we're back. 2017, Origins. 2018, Odyssey. 2 years off? You're slipping, Ubisoft. 2020, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Four compilations, 6 remasters, 22 spin-off games. Ubisoft is a joke, and Assassin's Creed is the punchline. Get that out of my face! Why are you being so mean to Ubisoft? It's because they sacrificed all of the goodwill that I had for them on the altar of yearly releases. Next one. A cat. An anime. I've already watched 3 tournaments for this game before it even came out. I'm not joking. And now that it's out, I've watched 6 tournaments for it. What the heck is this? I don't know how I feel about this art style. But what is that cello? Rat Vader's doing the music? He's a musical masterman. A man that understands the sanctity of cello. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm all the way in. Y'all should check out the gunk because the use of cello in that game is unflipping believable. That's one of those masterpiece soundtracks from the Rat Vader man. He makes them masterful soundtracks and he respects the sanctity of cello. Cello out of 10. Ugh, that's 2 anime. Dragon's Dogma 2. The perfect amount of anime. Speaking of being old, I also played Dragon's Dogma on PS3. What a game! Skyrim meets Devil May Cry is how I describe Dragon's Dogma. Absolutely glorious. The true ending of Dragon's Dogma is one of the most wild things you'll ever experience in a video game. I don't know if that's in a good way or a just this is Crazy Go Nuts University style. But it's wild. 5 Nights at Gag Me with a Spoon out of enough to gag a maggot? Probably sick. Probably average. Probably will give untold numbers of people unbelievable amounts of motion sickness. Ooh. Super Hot had a baby with a roguelike and David Hayter is voicing for it.
Don't get it. This is my mind. My war. My rules.
Hold on, give me a second. I need to find my wallet. Beat Saber. more Beat Saber. Oh, yep. Okay, that's some weird looking Destiny 2. That is the weirdest looking Destiny 2 I've ever seen. That Destiny 2 is wild looking. It's not Destiny 2? Whoa! Oh, man. I love this title reveal. This really got me. Ah, there we are. That is the most average and normal looking Destiny 2. Why even have this here? This says nothing except 80s aesthetic game coming in 2024. That would have been much cheaper. Just put that message up for like 10 seconds and save however much money it took to make this. Racing. Old man. PlayStation Wi-Fi? Switch? Okay. Buff guy in the jungle is like some Rambo? They saved Rambo till the end? Craven the Hunter. Craven! Spider-Man 2! Spider-Man 2! Spider-Man 2! This is incredible! Look at this thing!